So today I want to talk about something a little bit different than what we normally talk about, and that is the difference between sales and manipulation. It's so funny. I had somebody ask me this week and they said, Dan, I really want to get involved in sales, but I'm not a salesperson. I don't know how to sell. And I told them, you're absolutely wrong. Everybody knows how to sell. A teacher teaching to second grade students that's trying to convince that kid to learn something that they don't find any value in, that's a sale. Maybe it's getting one of your friends to go with you to a great concert or to a show. That is a sale. We all know how to sell. So what's the difference between a legitimate, good sale that's coming from the right place and what we like to refer to as manipulation? Well, within the sales context, the difference is pretty simple. If you are offering something to somebody, okay, whether it's a product or a service or an idea, and you're offering it to them, and you know in your gut that it is in their best interest to get that thing, that is what true sales is all about. And when you go out and you try to find a job, or if you're working in a job and you don't feel that way, if you're not passionate about it, if you've got commission breath, which is basically going out and trying to sell something because you want to make commission off of it, and that's the primary reason for you to be making that transaction, that is no longer sales, that is manipulation. And that happens anytime that you're trying to get somebody to do something that is in your best interest or somebody else's best interest, but not in theirs. So I could take a lot of time talking about this subject and going back and forth and giving you example after example. And I'm going to leave you with one last one that I think kind of tells the story. But think of it from the perspective of value. Anytime you're offering something to somebody where you really believe that the value of what you're offering them exceeds what they're going to spend for it. And it doesn't have to be money, it could be their time. But anytime you're offering a higher value for something than what they are going to be spending on it, that is when you are making a very, very good, moral, correct sale, and something that you're going to do great in life, because you're going to be able to sell tons of whatever that thing is, because you know that people absolutely have to have it. And a great analogy to this is, imagine if I gave you a briefcase, and this briefcase was full of $1 million of bricks of gold, right? And I said, I want you to go out and I want you to sell that briefcase for $1,000. And you went up to somebody and they might even tell you, hey, I can't afford it. I don't have the money. I can't afford, whatever. But once you open that briefcase, wouldn't you tell them with all your heart, this is crazy. How would you not get this thing? I mean, look at this. This is real gold. Here's a certificate from Brinks. Here's what it is. And if they saw that and they understood that it was $1 million worth of gold, do you think they're going to find that money? Absolutely. They're going to find that money, of course, right? They're going to do whatever they need to do to make sure that they can get that, because the value is so high compared to what you are asking for it. And that's just a basic product sale, but the same thing applies in anything that you do. So always remember, make sure that your value is at an exceptional level when you sell anything. And if you are in a company where that's what you're doing and you're selling something like that, you're in the right place.